Good morning, students. Today in commerce, we are going to next chapter. That means a new thing about the environment. I mean, the business environment we are going to discuss in this unit. So far, in the last class, we have completed about the consumer protection. The act came into force. What are the rules, regulations, how to file a case, how to give a complaint, how to get a compensation, the rights, the duties, and responsibilities so far. Now we are going to the new surrounding called as business environment. So first one, what do you mean by business environment? There are certain experts, they have given the definition according to Bayard Wheeler. So he says that the total of all the things external to firms and industries which affect their organization and operations. So, what are the formula, the planning, the strategy, the program which we are taken for the sake of the development? So, for that reason only, the environment situation has been followed. So, let us see what are the significance. Number one, helps in formulating strategy and future planning, enables to identify the number of opportunities which are available, then what are the environment scanning, then what are the business aids, how to cover, then the public image. So these are all the significance of business environment. Now next, slowly we are going to the types. So there are two types, one is internal and the another one is external. Now, first one we are going to discuss about the internal environment. See, internal environment means the policies, the program, the structure. So everything can be changed or altered. And these are otherwise called as controllable factors. The next is, what do you mean by external environment? So which may be occur outside of the business. And this is uncontrollable and it is beyond the control of the business. Example, it may be economic, political, and socio-cultural factors also. Now, first one is internal environment factors. So the picture which explains about the internal environment, the value, the vision, the management structure, the internal power, the human resources, the company image, and other factors. So these are all called as internal factors. Now, first one, value. So, what are the value system? See, the value of the founder or one who started the business, maybe the success of the organization depends upon the sharing the system by all the members, maybe with the suppliers and the distributors also. Then the next one is the vision. The main objective, the vision which operates the decisions. There are two examples which are given in the textbook that you can go through. What is our aim? That is called as vision. Then the management structure. So where the highest decision also which makes a person to do an authority and plays a role in the growth and the development in an organization. Then the internal powers, so which refers to the relations among the board members, the CEO people, and which takes a decision making and an implement in an organization. Then HR resources about the quality, skill, competency, right attitude, and commitment. So these are all an essential success of an organization. Company image, it plays an important role. New design, new product, new agent, expanding our business when we dealing with the domestic and international. Then other factors, resource and technology, network, marketing. So these are all called as other factors. Now next we are going to external environment. The external environment are financier, supplier, marketing channel member, public, customers, and competitors. So this is entirely out of the working place of a business. So that it is called as external environment. And it can be divided into micro and macro. Now first we are going to discuss about the micro level. So the financiers, almost all the financial institution plays an important role in running the business, and the suppliers, timely they are providing the raw materials which may be the production will not affect. The marketing channels, especially the distribution and the transporters, the warehouses, help in storing the goods. The public, it refers to any group, either a small group or a medium or a citizen group, which has an impact on the business. The customers, the aim of the business, which means to satisfy the needs of the consumer, because consumer relationship is very, very important. They are the deciding and they are also called as kings. Our competitors, everywhere, the local, the national, and the global. So these are all called as micro. Now next we are going to what are the macro type of environmental factors. Economic environment, the nature of the economy, the nature of an economic system, the policies, the economic indices, especially the GDP, the GNP, the development of financial market, and the economic structure. So these are the factors which will affect the external environment. See, again, I repeat, today we started with a new chapter called as business environment, the definition, the significance, what are the factors divided into two, internal and external. Then internal factors separately we discussed. External factors are classified into two. One is micro level and the another one is macro level. Okay. Again, we'll be continuing in the next class. Thank you, students.